Hey everybody, okay, so I've gone into Times Square, just looking for, oh there we go, Peep Show. That's what I'm heading for. No, see I heard a rumor that, David Lindsay-Abaire is gonna be giving a speech here. And, David Lindsay-Abaire is a, playwright. He's most known for writing, Rabbit Hole, which, you know, was recently made into a movie, 2 years ago, I believe. Anyways, I did a scene from his play last year, and I have fallen in love with this guy in the most heterosexual way possible. So when I heard from one of my friends that he was going to be in town, I had to go try and see it. So here we go, at the Drama Bookshop. Love this place. It's not showing up on the sign. So here we go. So I'll tell you guys about it afterwards, okay? Hey everybody, it's me here again, Chris, and so today it's just a standard day off. Tuesdays, Thursdays I don't have class, so I was just doing homework, whatever, minding my own business, trying to put together the improv show. We're doing our own improv show at the school now, starting next Wednesday. Actually, is our first show, so I've been trying to put that together and everything, making sure that we're ready to go. And today, a little British birdie, Claire, one of my favorite classmates from last year, and just generally favorite people ever, told me that David Lindsay-Abaire was going to be giving a free talk at the Drama Bookshop. I talked about David Lindsay-Abaire before in one of my earlier videos where I talked about Rabbit Hole, how I was doing the final scene from that, and what that process was like for me, because it was a fairly big part of my life, I'm not going to lie, big revelation for me as an actor. And as a person, honestly. And I went, I rushed over to Times Square, as much as I loathe the crowds, and listened to him talk, and had him answer a question, and he signed my copy of Funny Mirrors, one of his plays. Dear Chris, thanks for the nice words. I wish I had seen your Jason. David Lindsay-Abaire. Seeing my Jason, that's not a dirty thing. Jason was the character in Rabbit Hole that I played. It was great, He only talked for about a half hour because there wasn't. Well, she asked him about the path he took through his plays, and he talked about how he started writing more farcical things, and now he does more serious, more realistic work. And for him, the plays Rabbit Hole and Funny Mirrors are actually the two that he talked about. Aren't very different to him, even though one is really, really funny and the other one is not supposed to be funny. Well, it is funny, but it's a tragic play. To him, they're the same, and I was looking at it, and he made a really good point. He said, at its heart, they're both issues that he deeply cares about. They both have serious things underneath them. It's just Funny Mirrors had a more humorous packaging than Rabbit Hole had. And it was really cool. I mean, one of the, I write skits, if you've ever seen Harm Pit Productions, which is where I do my sketch comedy work, and then I'm working on 2 plays, actually, right now. I look at them the next day, I wake up, and I'm like, what is this? What have you written? Are you 12? Nobody's going to find this worthwhile. It's just random crap. And I always thought that no actor's going to take this and take it seriously. Nobody's going to look at it and actually think this is worth doing. And I realized that no matter how bizarre my sense of humor might be, as long as I'm truthful underneath it, as long as I'm honest, and as long as it's something I care about and something that I'm serious about, even if I have it in a strange package, it'll still be good. It'll still keep people's interest. If I'm interested in it, if I'm invested in it, other people can be invested in it. So I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm never going to say this is too ridiculous. If I'm just being random and I'm just trying to make jokes and I don't really have a point underneath it, yeah, then there's a problem. But I hope this will be a turning point for me. Anyways, so you know, I asked him about that. I asked him that question actually. You know, how do you be honest under bizarre circumstances? And that was the answer he gave. It doesn't matter what package it's in, just what's at the heart. It's cool. And then afterwards, when I went to get, you know, the play signed, I kind of brought up my performance of Rabbit Hole to him real quick, just because he's an inspiring person for me. Not just like as a playwright, but because when I did his play, that's when I felt like I had a breakthrough in acting. It's when I felt like I finally got the Meisner technique, and I finally got what it was to let the circumstances move through you, to be an open vessel. It was great. So I'm like, you know, once I stopped trying to be emotional and I just let go, the words did the work for me, and I had the emotion when I wasn't trying anymore, just because I was thinking about the words. And he looked at me and he's like, yeah, that's basically it. And I guess it's more obvious for him since he is a playwright, or more obvious for anybody because they don't have the same mental blocks that I do when it comes to not being stupid about things. But it was great. Oh, he was great. He has a great sense of humor. He's just a nice guy, you know. It's great. I like that I run into these people. I didn't run into him. I went to him because he was giving a speech. But still, you know, it's like him. I met Eli Wallach. Oh boy, it was a most triumphant adventure. And yes, I also have recently seen Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure for the first time. Alex made sure of that. So yeah, that's what's going on with me. Yeah, David Lindsay-Abaire, baby. I am racking up the celebrities that not many people care about. And all I gotta do is meet Tina Fey, and I'm set, you know. Nathan Fillion, Tina Fey and Nathan Fillion. There we go. Nathan Fillion is a god, but I'm rambling, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. If you haven't read Rabbit Hole, read it. Even if you're not an actor, there's more to plays than just the acting. You know, if you just like to read, look for Rabbit Hole. You know, do it. Just give it a read. It's really, really well done. I think pretty much anybody can enjoy it. Once I finish Funny Mirrors, I'll maybe talk more about that. Maybe I should do play reviews. Pretty cool. Anyways, so that's what's happened with me today. And now I'm going to get back to memorizing Crimes of the Heart. See you guys.